can we comfort ourselves when it seems so hopeless? It seems so difficult sometimes. We are frustrated and it seems there's no way to solve a problem. How can we really comfort ourselves? Hello guys, this is Yundel. Thank you so much for dropping here in my channel today. And today's share is about knowing ourselves. How can we really comfort ourselves? Guys, I am sharing this with you because many times we are struggling. I am struggling with different kinds of trials, difficulties, and challenges in life. As what I've been telling you many times, trials, difficulties, hardships is a part of our life journey. It is there. We must just learn to live with it. Guys, I am sharing this with you because I am always comforting myself in times of difficulties, in times of troubles, in times of hardship. Nobody can comfort yourself except you and you alone. And you have to know that. And you have to learn how to do it to yourself. Guys, I am sharing this with you the way how I handle when I am in a difficult situation. When challenges seem so very hard, when hardships comes, I have to do the comforting of myself. Yes, it is difficult, but remember, nobody can do it for you except you and you alone. Yes, it is a part of our life journey, but we have to learn. When we believe in God, everything is possible with Him. When everything seems so difficult, when everything seems no way to solve this problem, remember that God has always a way, even it seems so very difficult. Guys, I am sharing this with you. This is not about religion. This is about your beliefs, your believing in yourself, your faith in God. Each and every one of us, as what I've told you many times, that we are not alone. Why? Just remember way back who created you, who created our grandparents. God created us through love, through His love. He loved us and He is always there for us no matter what. We have to think back where we came from. We have to think back why we are here on this earth. Yes, we are alive here. We live in this earth because God created us. He made us by His own image. But this life journey has never been easy. But we have to learn that no matter what is happening with our life, no matter how difficult it is, we must think back who created us and think that God created us through love, by love. So when we can think that back, guys, that we are created by love, think yourself of being in love with yourself. Being in love with ourselves is a huge thing, can help us when things get rough. It's a huge tool we can use to comfort us when we can think that we love ourselves to the fullest, when we can think the good things we have done, when we can think the successes we have fulfilled, when we can think that we are more than good enough. Each and every one of us, guys, have talents. So we have to remember that those talents, God planted it in your heart. You are good into something. You are good at it because God created you with that. You were born with that. And you have to learn to pick it up again when things get hard, when things is very difficult, when things there's no other way, pick that up where you are good at, where you love yourself to the fullest, where with yourself you love doing. Think that back. What was that you are good at? It's really help you to comfort you. And at the same time, I am sharing with you what I have read in the scripture. It says that we are all highly favored. We are highly favored by God because He created us amazingly great. He created us amazingly beautiful. He created us for a purpose, to live happy, to live and use our talents. Each and every one of us have talents, and we have to use and acknowledge that. Through that, guys, when we can think back what we are good at, when we can think back that we love ourselves to the fullest, when we can think back that you are more than good enough, that is a good foundation to survive life, even it seems so very difficult, even it seems so hopeless. When you can go back to that foundation you were at, it really helps you to calm down, think of yourself, and have a moment with yourself. Think right away the positive things, the positive affirmation. God is created us for a purpose, and we cannot grow, we cannot learn anything in this life journey when we are in a free ride. No challenges, no difficulties, no hardships. We cannot learn anything. Therefore, I am sharing with you guys, every time you are in trouble, every time you are in difficulties, having that huge hard problem, stop for a moment, close your eyes for a moment, and go back to those things where you are good at. Go back to those things that you were successful, you were succeeding into something. Go back to that point that you are very, very talented. When you can think of that, guys, thinking that you are good enough, thinking that you are talented enough, give a smile to your face, give a smile to yourself, thinking, this thing shall pass. I have the right tools I can use with this. In my case, guys, I just simply comfort myself because I believe in God. I am a believer. So I comfort myself always. When times get rough, I usually talk with myself to the mirror and said, God, I trust you. God, I believe in you. Show me the way where you want me to be. Simple as that. When you can pronounce that, when you can say that to yourself again and again, it's really give you the strength. It's really give you the hope to keep on going, even it seems so very difficult. I am sharing this with you, of course, based on my reading from the scripture. Because in the scripture, I have to think that, okay, it's hard, but God said, I am highly favored. I am talented. I am good enough. I am amazingly great. I am doing great. Why I can say that? Because I believe what was written in the scripture, that each and every one of us are highly favored. We are good enough. We are talented enough. We can all do all things together when we believe in God. So guys, I'm sharing this with you guys because this is the way I live my life. When it seems so hard, when it seems so very difficult, I have to comfort myself, digging up the good things I have done in this life journey, the good things that I survived life. I once a successful person. I must believe that. I must dig that in from the back of my head, in the back of your subconscious mind, you know that you did some good things in this life journey. You know that you are talented. You know that you are generous. You know that you are amazingly great. When you can dig it up again, it gives you a smile to your face. It helps you to be more aware that you are more than good enough, that you can live in this life journey with hope, with inspiration, with the strength that God is giving you. I usually say, guys, the Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That is my comfort verse, and I always pronounce it as well, the same in Romans 8:28, because he said in the scripture, all things are going to work together for good for those who love the Lord. And you have to say, I love you, guys. I love you to yourself. Say simply, me for example, when I am verbalizing those words, I have to say, God, I love you. Put your hands in your chest and say, God, I love you. I really, really love you. When you can say love to yourself, guys, you are really comforting yourself. You are really in a good state of mind to keep on going and believing that this thing shall pass. All will be well with me. This is Yundel. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining me here. I am very grateful to each and every one of you. Guys, I love you all, and bye-bye.